Yes, now okay, sorry. Okay, so yes, I am now in a safe place. Sorry. Hello, guys. Okay, so yes, I am now in a very safe space where I can talk and talk and talk and talk. So, like, people have been asking me, why no podcast? Why no, you know, before I start that, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Month, ladies and gents. Okay. Let me be very serious, okay? Why is that dog barking? Anyway, this has been the longest. Like, I have not been away from this channel for like more than 2, 3 months. But I went to my last video and I was seeing something like 7 months. I was like, really? What's going on? Anyway, so since this is actually me talking and talking and talking, so I won't make this a podcast, but I'll make it like a video where I can actually talk about certain things that are happening. Now, the first thing, because I forgot to actually script that down, the first thing I wanted to talk about, which I talked about on my former channel, was um about unfriendly friends. But before I go into that, if you're just watching for the very first time, and you want me to still come and be talking about various stories, maybe I can actually making this a live video than every time I just try to make videos and videos and videos and videos and videos. Then please subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this live video a like. Okay, it won't hurt your thumbs. Just give it a like. Okay, so yes, I talked about unfriendly friends in my previous channel, but for those who are not on my previous channel, which is Lisa Mwabia, which you will see if you want to just open this channel page, you will see down there. Now, a man complained. I think it's better for me to actually read because I have all the time. Okay, I have all the time to spill this. Whew. Oh my god. Like a lot of people are going through a lot in the name of friendship. Wow. Okay. So this guy dropped a picture. I'm so sorry because of the she's late, so I don't really want to show it too much. Let's respect the dead, okay? Now, this guy came on um Twitter, sorry, Facebook, on Facebook, and he expressed himself. He was unhappy about what happened. And I would really, really love you to listen carefully so that you can actually get the storyline of what actually happened. Okay. Now, the lady's name is Rosie. May she continue to rest in peace. Now, he said, RIP, dear Rosie. She was pushed into a big boiling pot of grinded fresh pepper and tomatoes by her friend on Saturday, 13th April 2024. She battled for about 2 weeks with her, like because she fell into the boiling pot. Her body got boiled and roasted, and you get. And she finally gave up on Friday, 26th of April 2024. Rosie was buried 4 days ago. Now he posted this I think he posted this on 1st of May, either 1st or 2nd of May. And she has been buried for like over, let's call it 6, 7 days now. But like he said, he cannot let things just slide as though nothing happened. Like, what kind of friendship do people have these days? Like, nobody in the neighborhood knew that she will actually fall prey into such friends because she has been living with them, okay? She has been living with them, and you know, she was just buried with no one to tell her goodbye, you know. Um, she left, and like the people where the place that they kept, has, her, where they kept her, they demanded that they remove her from there so that it will be better, it will be like, better for them not to allow her to just stay there. And because of the situation at which she left this world, they didn't really want her to stay in the mortuary for a long time. Now, according to this deceased person, her friends were always beefing her, and she decided to travel with them for a catering job at Sapele. Sapele is in Delta State in Nigeria. Okay. While where they were, where they speak their local language, with this Yoruba girl. Now, the ladies who went for this, because I don't want to confuse you guys, the ladies, they decided to follow the deceased to Delta State, but this Rosie girl, she doesn't understand their language, you know. Uh-huh. So she's like a Yoruba girl, because in Nigeria we have three main tribes: Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. So this girl is actually a Yoruba girl. So other tribes is not what I'm trying to like belittle them. No, but all I'm just trying to say is that somehow this particular language is not really the one that is widely known. Now, all of a sudden, she landed, like they were discussing, and all of a sudden, the next thing they knew was that she landed into that big pot of boiling fresh pepper and tomatoes. You know, they even delayed bringing her out of it. Now, she was rushed to a hospital in Warri, where they managed the situation, but the lady couldn't make it. That was just what happened. And what pains him the most is that the two girls that did this are still working, like they are still working like nothing happened. They are not even in jail, they are not imprisoned, nothing happened, no justice, no nothing. They're just working like nothing happened. And it's as if is he's talking like it's as if the people are intimidating those who want to speak up, because obviously this didn't happen in her place. This happened in another town that is obviously very different from her. So the law is superior. A citizen is a citizen and possess the full right of citizenship. Keep your indigenship in your pocket. The police must bring them out so they can face the law. Now he was like saying, um, like, is it bad to help somebody or not to help somebody? And then he was like talking that the lady who is no more should fight. You understand? That he should fight because he wanted to see her, but because of she had to go for this cooking stuff with her friends, her so-called friends, she couldn't make it, and he never saw her. So he's like, let justice prevail. Justice must prevail, and all that. So now I want to say this. Why is it that um this world is filled with a lot of good and bad and good and bad, but at the end of the day the bad is still the highest, like it's the higher one. Okay. Because as it is right now, this lady just left without any reasonable reason. Like there is nothing to quantify the reason why she should have fallen into that boiling pot, and you get, and all that. Now, I'm still trying to process. The reason I'm actually sharing this story is because a lot of us have friends. Like our friends come to our face and tell us that I will deal with you. I will show you this. I will do this to you. I will do that to you. I will just be like, there's nothing you can do. That's empty threats. Oh, really? Somebody is warning you and telling you that they will do this or that to you, and you're taking it as a joke. Are you for real? Unfriendly friends are real. My goodness. Unfriendly friends are very real. A lot of us have gone through a lot in the past with friends. Some friends ended up exposing our secrets. Some friends ended up exposing things that they're not supposed to say, using it against us. For those who are big men and women, some of our friends ended up taking our stories to social media and unfriendly friends. You don't have to wait for something to happen before you know that you're supposed to take action. When someone is telling you, I will do this to you, even if you don't have or what it takes, because I'm so sorry, in as much as we claim we are in a place, a lawful country, even if you are in a first world country, there are some people who will do things and still get away with it. But at least let somebody know what is going on. Unfriendly friends, move, move if need be. Honestly, relocate if need be. As long as you are not in that same vicinity with such a person. Honestly, we take warnings for granted. Somebody may tell you, you see you, I will do this, I will do that. And like, oh, there's nothing you can do. You're a gentle per what? Gentle per. No, we don't do that. When somebody tells you something, you face it on real, like real hard, like fair and fair and square. Okay, you face it real hard. Now she's no more. Destiny gone. Future gone. So what are we going to say? What can we say about things like this? Because at the end of the day, it's a repetitive thing. Being around envious friends is not really healthy. Apart from the fact that it is not healthy to your security, it is not also healthy to your mental health because, huh, believe me, sorry, I want to check this. Okay, I think I can start a poll. Let me ask my community this. Let me ask this. But before I finish what I want to say, before I write this poll, believe me, your security is paramount. Like it should be highly, highly valued, my dear. Your security is very important to you. So the question, should we avoid unfriendly friends? That should be a yes or no question. Oh, sorry, please, unfriendly friends. Oh my God. I think I will need to. Please, I'm so sorry about that. It's unfriendly friends. Oh, anyway. So yeah, we should avoid unfriendly friends, please. Somebody is like somebody is telling you that I will do this to you. Leave me alone. Do this, leave my sight. And you are still there saying, oh, she will change, he will change. Oh, really? Your life is very important. And don't forget, we come only once. All these stories of, coming second time, and we don't know that for a fact. But the one that you know, the one that you know, what do you think about it? Should you make a mistake before you learn your lesson? I don't think so. You shouldn't at all. You shouldn't do that. Honestly, you shouldn't do that. Avoid unfriendly friends. Like, I don't know, because of the way YouTube has been structured, there's some certain things I cannot say. When somebody is being an impediment to your security, being an impediment to your safety, being an impediment to anything that makes you feel mentally stable, my dear, please run as fast as your legs can carry you. Please, I beg you, run as fast as your legs can carry you, because at the end of the day, you'll be very, very grateful why you did that. Some people never live to tell the tale, but you are here. If you are listening and you are in such a situation, please know when it is right for you to up and leave. Don't stay in a friendship that will mar you. Don't stay in a friendship that will make you regret being born. We shouldn't be making such mistakes, like we have passed such a level. You understand? So, RIP to the Rozzy lady, but she's gone. What is done is done. And the perpetrators are still on the loose. They are still walking freely like nothing happened. Wow, really? Just nothing happened. Just, I don't know. If you ask me, well, oh, finally my sleep is coming. Well, if you ask me, I'm in a country where I know that justice is not always served, mostly not always served. So what are we saying? I don't know. So sad, honestly, so sad. But it is what it is. We mustn't always wait for us to be the victims before we learn. We should learn to avoid them. Now, I have talked and elaborated on them so much. How do you um how do you find out such people? Like, what makes you distinguish them from what they call it? What makes you distinguish them from your real friends? First and foremost, the stench of jealousy and envy. We need to learn the fact that in the midst of everything, welcome to my life. We need to learn that in the midst of everything, we are all human beings, but we can decide on which path we want to follow. Now, when the stench of jealousy is um oozing, like it is so much that the words that our so-called friends tell us emits it so badly, you should know that this is the particular time for you to just flee. You shouldn't wait for life to show you that human beings will be human beings. Okay, yeah, please, if you're listening, please, you can check the comments. You will see that there's actually a poll. And I'm sorry, please, that should be unfriendly friends, okay? Not friend, like, the friends, friends. You should actually use that to know that, yes, this is actually not my friend. When I get a new cloth, oh, I'm expecting to tell me, oh, it's fine, it's not okay, but this is actually not pretty, but you can actually get something better. But those kind of unfriendly friends, they will always look for a way to make everything look bad, no matter how good it is. Nothing is ever good for them. Like everything is always bad. I'm saying this because I've been there, and thankfully I was able to know when I was supposed to leave before it turned into something else. Okay, so that is why I can actually talk about something like this. The stench of jealousy and envy will be so much that nothing you do is ever good enough for them, honestly speaking. And that is what I'm actually surprised that this lady that I just talked about her story initially, her story was enough to let her know that, oh my God, was enough to let her know that she shouldn't have followed those ladies to their hometown, because obviously she went where she couldn't understand the language. So even if anything was happening and they were arguing, they can some things can just be said, and so that is it, gone like that. Another way to know unfriendly friends is that you, like, nothing is ever good enough for them. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Arrant nothing. Nothing is ever good enough for them. Like, they always complain, you don't do this, you don't do that. Even when you try to do things that will actually make them happy, they never see good in it. Which takes me back to square one of what I said: stench of jealousy and envy. Nothing you do is ever good enough. And I'm so sorry that some of us are actually the unfriendly friends. If you are an unfriendly friend, then you should actually use this to actually check yourself. What I'm actually doing, is it actually good? Whenever I see my friend, do I get angry? Another point: they easily get angry at everything you do, be it good, be it bad. As a human being, you don't even know whether you are doing good or you are doing bad, because obviously everything you do is bad. Everything you do is bad. So if you're watching this, ask yourself, just ask yourself within, am I an unfriendly friend, or am I the friend of an unfriendly friend? Because at the end of the day, we are in one category. You are either an unfriendly friend, or you are the friend of an unfriendly friend. And I'm so sorry, that's how the world works. But you can avoid them for your sanity, you can avoid them for your mental health. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, this life is only once. Once, it comes only once. So that is it. Rosie is gone. Poof, like that. And the thing is that I don't even know if they told her parents or they told her family. They just took her and put her in the ground, and that was just it. I don't really want to. When I read the story, I didn't want to get pissed off. But I said no, I have not come on this channel for a very long time. So let me just come and talk about this. Beware of unfriendly friends. It's very, very clear. Beware of unfriendly friends. I think I'll actually change that the title of this um I'll change title of this live. Beware of unfriendly friends and how to identify them. Like, number one, I said the stench of jealousy. Number two, never good enough. Number three, always getting angry. Number four, they always want what is yours. There is no time, there is no time that you will actually do something. There's no time you actually do something, and maybe you go to get something, or you okay, let me just use the actual, because I'm a lady and this is actually what is going on everywhere in the world. Maybe somebody opens a new boutique, she opens a new shop, she opens a new business, and all of a sudden that person wants to open her own business. She never had the dream though. She just saw her friend opening and she wants to open, just because she wants to tell her friend that what you can do, I can do it. What you have, I can have it too. Yeah, the world is about competition, but shouldn't it be competition between people in the market? That's between the people who know the business. Why does it have to be between people who are friends? Why does it have to be that way? I don't understand. Why must you want what is for your friend? To the extent that some of them even go as far as penetrating some of their friends' homes, and then scattering and disrupting the peace and making their husbands fall in love with them. A good family that you came into scattered just because of unfriendly friends. People don't really know that these people actually exist. I don't know if you actually know that they exist because they exist a lot. A lot. I just read a story that is like this, the same story. And I tell you, this is an example of an unfriendly friend. Nothing is good enough for them. They get angry, they are jealous and envious, and they want what is yours. You know, jealousy can actually cause things, but wanting what is yours is the worst. In fact, the two of them are almost the same. But why I said it's the worst is because no matter what happens, you will still want to get what belongs to that person because you believe that you are the one who is supposed to get this. Everything, the world does not revolve around you. The world must not revolve around you. There is time for everyone. Everyone is a star. There is time for Mr. A to shine. There is time for Mr. B to shine. There is time for Mr. C to shine. Must it always be you? I don't know. Must it always be you? It mustn't always be you. But so sad. That is the story. That is the story that I just talked about. So if you are just coming right now, you can actually replay this video to know what you know to actually know what this story is all about. And thank you for coming to my live. Think maybe I guess I'll be doing this often. When I have a story I want to talk about, I'll just come and drop it as a live video to be much better because honestly speaking, work has not allowed me to make videos. Okay, so that's why I've not really had time to make um podcasts. Okay, yeah. So if you are so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming to my live. And I hope to come another time because I actually have a story I will talk about. Okay. Actually have a story I'll talk about. And when I talk about it, then we can talk more. So I will see you in my next video. Please beware of unfriendly friends, okay? And stay safe and always make sure that your security is top notch. Number one, yes, security is not always in our hands all the time because we can do what we want to do, and at the end of the day, sometimes it may not work out, but let it be that you are the one in charge at all times. So I'll see you in my next video. Hope to see you soon. Bye.